Well, it's all good. Now, the next thing I want to find out about or have a very wonderful, meaningful conversation because I never seem to do with Arsenal fans. I personally think, I personally think Ozil was mistreated.
Oh,
Um, Unfortunately, I probably wouldn't have evidence or facts in terms of why I think the problem was. But when you look at that midfield right now, in terms of supply and creativity, not many are actually better than Ozil. So, question to you is very simple once again: were they right to get rid of Ozil?
oh.
Would you start
I've,
Mesut Ozil?
do you know what? I've racked my brains as far as this one's concerned. I understand why they've got rid of him for the fact that, financially speaking, he was draining them. He reminds me, funnily enough, just quickly regarding Chelsea, he reminds me of a former Dutch player called Winston Bogarde, a left back. He used to play for Chelsea. And back in the late 90s, he drained Chelsea for 40, 45 grand a week and he sat in the reserves. Now, in the late 90s, that was a lot of money. Yes, I understand it's nothing comparison to the likes of Ozil with £350,000, but I can understand why they've got rid of him. However, when we're talking about creativity, absolutely no way was there anyone or is there anyone who can compare to Ozil in that Arsenal squad. Not in this lifetime. No disrespect to the likes of Willian, Pepe, Emma Smith Rowe, and what have you. I don't think so. And I also feel if you are planning to bring Emma Smith Rowe to the forefront, you know, have Ozil in the squad. How much could he have learned from the likes of Ozil? I just don't understand why he didn't even get a sniff. It
So I
makes no sense.
so I think Una Emery got to a point that he wanted Ozil to play a particular style or set of football, which Ozil
Mm,
could. I've never understood why managers think that you have a player that when he played for Germany and all the other teams he has played for, he was used to his strength, used to his capability. He was never asked to defend or run back and all that story. And then
correct.
you bring in a manager who thinks he wants Ozil to play a particular style of football. And
Yeah.
for some reason, he can't get it out of Ozil. And then you banish the guy from the first team. And
Yeah.
you start making it seem as if it's an issue. He comes back, plays one or two games. You're like, oh, he's not running back, he's not tracking back. And what I don't understand is how easy most of the fans buy into that ideology. I mean, this is a man that was giving you assist upon assist upon assist. All of a sudden, he's terrible.
I don't understand it.
Do
I'll,
you
I'll never.
do you think off the pitch antics got him into trouble?
Partially, yes. I mean, unless you were living underneath a rock, we all know what the comments were made in regards to, with China. I don't think that did him any favors. In fact, I feel that was the beginning of the end. He got a bit of sympathy, himself and Said Kolasinac, his very good friend who's now in the Bundesliga with Schalke. I think he's on loan now, if I remember rightly.
The knife crime fighter.
Yeah, I mean, he got a bit of sympathy there, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. I mean, he came back. I mean, after the first lockdown, he was in the squad for about 5 or 6 games, and then he disappeared. He was just gone, never to be seen again. He wasn't giving Arteta what he wanted. You can clearly see what Arteta wants. He wants a playmaker in there, yes, but he wants someone who is going to give that gra gra gra, as I call it. Someone who's going to do the running, who's going to track back as well. Unfortunately, with
But he never did that though.
this is it. He never did that for anyone.
And how do you expect him, the older he got, to automatically start doing all that gra 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 as you described it?
Very much. Exactly my point. It's not going to change now. It's not going to change. I mean, if you have someone who I still, and do you know what? People will disagree with me. The guy's world class. He will always be world class. From the day that Cristiano Ronaldo does an interview and is asked who is the best player he's ever played with, and he says Mesut Ozil, the guy needs to be in your squad. What is he, 31, 32 years of age?
Probably
Right
32. I think
now,
so. I'll have to check.
it's something along those like 31, 32. Real Madrid right now, their central midfielder is Tony Cruz and Luka Modric at this present moment in time with Casemiro. Luka Modric is 35 years of age, 35, 36 years of age. They're currently in talks to possibly extending his deal again. The guy has just as much guile as Luka Modric, if not more. How on earth can you not even have him in the squad? I'm not saying first 11. The squad makes no sense.
Well, uh, he's gone to Fenerbahce now, which I think will suit him in terms of playing style and his age. I mean, I still think he has a lot to offer, but for some reason they don't seem to think the same way in Arsenal. I've never understood. However, they are looking midfield wise. I think they have the kind of players they've been looking for a while. You know, the grit, getting there kind of players. Smith Rowe, Partey has come to make things
Yeah.
look very classy. Ceballos is still wonderful. I mean, Partey has made Xhaka look wonderful, and I mean, and their best player right now is Tierney, which he's looking really good. And
Ah,
I mean, personally, I think that guy needs to be drug tested, man. That guy just never wears long sleeve, never cold.
I
Uh,
love
It's just
Tierney.
Scottish DNA or something.
Do you know what? This guy Tierney, I said this last season, and a lot of people will disagree with me. I said Tierney is one of the best left backs in Europe, and you will see. And a
That's
lot of, and
best
people
left
said
back, best left backs in Europe. That's a
one of
massive
the
praise.
left backs in Europe. I'm telling you, the guy just needs to stay fit, and he will show what he's ready about. He has not peaked yet. I watch a lot of Scottish football. He has not shown yet what he can really do. And if you speak to a lot of people in Scotland, they will tell you he is a better left back than Robertson. A lot of people in England will
Ooh,
that he's a better left back.
ooh.
But if you speak to people in Scotland, they will tell you Tierney is a better left back. You will see it. It hasn't come to fruition yet. I tell you what,
Well, well, till we see it though, till we see it. But that's a big shout. That's a very very big shout.
it's a shout. It's a big shout. And I tell you what, people will agree and disagree with it. But when, when it comes to fruition and he just starts destroying and blowing people away, I'll say, I told you so.
Well, till then. But till now, man. I mean, Robertson plays for the enemy as a big Man United fan. But you have to give him his credit. He's very solid, non-stop, keeps back to front. I mean, Tierney is equally as good, but I think Robertson just edges it just a tiny bit, just a tiny.
Yeah, for now.
We
For
shall
now.
see. We shall see.